Well, I think one thing is we need to look at a community circulator. I mean, many of the suburbs out there that have taken their Metropolitan Transit Commission dollars for their own community have put in community circulators. And I think that if we actually put in a community circulator and didn't call it Route 48, but called it North Side Circulator or North Side, people are going to be more likely to take that. And I think that that's a much better use of our resources for how people actually get around in our community. I think relative to the LRT, the impact could be huge on our community, as well as people having access to resources like stores, relative to maybe even a little bit of entertainment. If there was a stop at Penn and Plymouth, people might be able to visit the bar or the club that might be put in place at the DeLisi site. They could walk down the street to the Capri. There would be many other things that would develop around those nodes that would really help our community move forward. And I think that if you think about giving people the resources they deserve, they have a right to, and think of it that way versus saying the community is looking for a handout, I think that people begin to think of things differently. I don't know how you switch up the Met Council so that our district representative has the power to say, you need to allocate more resources to transportation on the north side, but we need to find a way to make that happen, and we need to find a way to make those other areas in the Met Council understand that what happens in North Minneapolis does impact their lives.
Higgins.
Well, one way that you get a Met Council district representative who understands what happens in North Minneapolis is to get a different governor who will actually appoint somebody who might live in North Minneapolis instead of downtown and votes against our interests. Our Met Council representative is rarely seen in our community. She does not think that transit is important. She does not recognize the importance of transportation to her constituents who live here in North Minneapolis. I think one thing that the Met Council can do with the shortfall of their funds, which then of course starts a spiral of, oh, we don't have enough money, so we're going to cut some lines because, oh, maybe I think we'll cut the ones where not enough people ride on it. Well, so why don't they ride? Because they don't go often enough, they don't go where they need to go, and they're just not resident friendly. We should get the Met Council here. We should get all the Met Council here, all 13 representatives and the chair, and have an honest discussion with them about the issues of transit here in North Minneapolis. We did it several years ago. I think it's time for us to have another conversation with them, and I think they kind of need to be reminded on occasion. I am really interested and excited about the opportunities that the Botno line can provide to us. We have got some big decisions to make. As Ray said, is it going to be out in the park where it will frankly serve the suburban folks who want to get to downtown faster? Or is this going to be a line that's going to be our line? Is it going to help us get the jobs to the northwest area or downtown in a easier, faster fashion than what people can get to them now?
Time. Next question.